We're here with Coach Mack after a 55-35 win for the Raiders in Game 2 of the 2012 season. Coach Mack, it was really just a dominant first half performance, especially so it seemed like in the final 5-6 minutes of that second quarter. Talk about really the momentum shift that really the team was able to get at that juncture.
Yeah, it was just that, we just kept plugging along and things ended up working for us. The offense did a good job. The defense started doing, fixing things up, and I'm really proud of the kids, how they played. Jake Metz's interception there at defensive end and for a touchdown was a big momentum gainer for us, and it was a difference in the game, I believe.
From the defensive standpoint, people will look and see the score 55-35, but really that says a lot too about how the second half was played, with Ship having a big lead heading in the second half. But you seemed like you got a lot of pressure on the quarterback, some good sacks, and just talk about, if you could, especially in the first half, the defensive effort.
Yeah, the defense, listen, we gave up two big plays in the first half. It was on a boot. They hit the post on the boot, and then they did a jailbreak type of screen on the backside of man coverage, and they called the right play at the right time because they had us. And so it was two big plays in the first half, but we talked about it. We made some corrections in case it happened again, and then in the second half, we got a lot of people in the game in the second half, which is good because we got to get our young guys some playing time, and so I'm feeling really good about where we're at. Of course, though, we got to keep working, and we got a lot of work to do yet.
At the same time, on the offensive side of the ball, putting up so many points in the first half, Zuli throwing for over 300 yards in the first half. It just seemed, though, like, obviously, if that's what game plans are for, you all definitely seem to execute that game plan pretty darn well.
Yeah, we do. I give a lot of credit to our coaching staff, offensively and defensively. They do a great job, and they're very good at what they do. So we did a good job offensively, there's no question about it, and we got a lot of people in on the offense. We played 3 different quarterbacks today, so that's good to see.
At the same time, people are obviously going to want to know about the break. We had about a 50-minute break or so, really during the second drive of this game with the lightning that came through, and the team came out and really didn't seem to miss much of a beat.
Not at all. We planned for it. We actually talked about it. We went through it with the players for the last 2 days. I had drinks and food in the locker room for them because I knew the possibility was pretty good that it would happen. So we were prepared. The players felt comfortable with it because we kind of rehearsed it.
2 really good wins against 2 really quality opponents these first 2 weeks. PSAC East play opens next week with East Stroudsburg. Obviously, as you know, tonight's the night to enjoy the win, but just a brief look ahead, if you could. It's going to be a tough East Stroudsburg team heading up, and it's a night game up in their place. Talk a little bit, if you could, just about the mindset of the team heading into East play next week.
Yeah, listen, we got to go back to work on Monday because East Stroudsburg's a very good football team. They always bring it. Every time you play them, they're going to play you harder for 60 minutes. So, and we're going up there to their place. So, it's a night game. So we got to be prepared. We got to get better. We can't look at what we just did, now. We got to look to the future and continue to get better. So, and hopefully we'll be able to do that.
Congratulations on the win, Coach.
Thank you very much.